इसराइल ने हिजबुल्लाह चीफ को मार गिराया और लेबनान पर ताबड़तोड़ हमले कर रहा है, एयर स्ट्राइक्स कर रहा है। आज हम बात करेंगे एम्बेसडर जो भारत में है इस वक्त लेबनान के, और इनसे जानेंगे कि आखिरकार भारत या फिर प्रधानमंत्री मोदी के बयान लेबनान के लिए कैसे हैं। थैंक यू सो मच एम्बेसडर टू टॉकिंग टू जी मीडिया। What's your first reactions once you heard the India stands amid Israel and Lebanon war?
Thank you, Ashok. Greetings to you and your viewers at the news. It's not the war between Lebanon and Israel. First, let's put things right. It's a war from Israel onto Lebanon. We have always been the victim of Israeli war mindset. Israeli continuous encroaching on Lebanese sovereignty, and the Israeli war mindset of expansion. They have this doctrine of expansion in the region. They have the dream of greater Israel, this biblical dream of them, of the chosen, the promised land, and the chosen people. This is all wrong, and this should stop, because it's dangerous to the region and to the states in the region. It's dangerous also to the peace itself. I mean, it's bad. The situation is bad. I just come from Lebanon a few days back. The situation is very bad. We are suffering from the Israeli daily air raids and bombing. We have so far about 2,000 innocent civilian killed. And about 10,000 injured. We have more than 1 million displaced from their homes. So this is a heavy burden on Lebanon.
So how you see the reactions and statement from the Indian government?
India has always invested in peace, and they are a country that promote peace. Yeah, we have approached India, and India, because they have good relations with all parties in the area, including Israel. They have been doing mediation and good offices, but the thing that is Netanyahu and Israeli government are not interested in peace. That's why the war is still going on.
Do you think that India can play an important role to destabilize the conflict which is going on in Middle East?
Of course, India and all other friendly countries and peace-loving countries, they can play, and they are, like I said, but to have peace, it needs all-party consensus. But what's happening is that, like I said, this war criminal Netanyahu, as prescribed by the International Criminal Court, he's not interested in peace. For certain agenda, and like I said, for the mindset of Israel itself, peace is far-fetched dream currently in the Middle East.
Israel has announced about that they eliminated Hezbollah chief. Now there is reports that the command who is going to take over the Hezbollah, which is Hassan Nasrallah. What is the update about his death and whereabouts?
I'm not aware much about Hezbollah's system and structure, but what we know is Hezbollah is the Lebanese party. When it comes to domestic politics, Hezbollah plays by the rule of the Lebanese political system. They are Lebanese, and at the same time they are a resistance party. So because our land is occupied, and in history teaches us that wherever there's occupation, there's resistance. And international law guarantee the right for any occupied people to resist. So that's what Hezbollah is doing. And by the way, the resistance against Israel started long time before Hezbollah. Since the aggressions of Israel started, there was Lebanese resistance against Israel. Hezbollah was only established in 1982, directly after the incursion of Israel into Lebanon in 1982. So, I mean, Hezbollah is not a foreign entity, and everywhere there is occupation, there should be resistance.
So how can we understand, and you can explain to our viewers, if suppose one country and United Nations and US including Israel are designated as a Hezbollah terrorist organizations, how can Lebanon is taking this the Hezbollah's outfits in the country?
Look, we should go back to the root problem of the Middle East in our region. The main problem is occupation. Occupation is terrorism. Occupation is wrong. Occupation should be stopped. So since the creation of Israel, and it started with this campaign of occupation, they occupied Golan Heights, they occupied West Bank, Gaza, even Sinai in Egypt, big part of Lebanese land. So I mean, this occupation has begot to resistance. Like we said, India and other countries that want peace to be prevailed in the region, they should, and they are, as I know for sure, they are playing very important role in de-escalating and in trying to stop the war. Your question was about, I mean, also back into your question about Hezbollah being designated as terrorist organization by some. It's only normal. I mean, the history also teaches us that there are many figures, like Nelson Mandela, for example, who was designated by certain countries as terrorist or leader of a terrorist organization, his party, African National Congress or National African Congress. But then, soon after, he became a hero and became freedom fighter and was awarded with prizes, global prizes. So the same here. There's no standard, but I mean, in general, the standard that we can put is that occupation is terrorism and fighting occupation is right, and is a fight against terrorism and for your freedom, for your independence.
I have two quick questions related to updates between Israel and Lebanon, because we have seen Israeli government and IDF is continuous fighting and dropping bomb airstrikes in Lebanon area. What Lebanon is planning and how to retaliate to Israel?
Look, they might have the air supremacy and they have the advanced weapons of mass destruction, the white phosphorus that is banned internationally, but they are using it almost on daily basis on Lebanon. They have, like I said, weapons of mass destruction and all advanced weapons, but at the same time, we have the right with us, and we will fight to not allow them occupy our land. Our army, or as a country, we know that we don't have this power to face Israel militarily, except on the ground, and except, like we said, our right to resist. But how to face the Israeli aggression is by resorting to international community, to international law, to negotiation and peace talks. So the international community here has a big responsibility to put an end to this war, to put restrictions to the Israeli government, and to hold them responsible for their war crimes that they have been committing. So it is the international community role to stop this and responsibility to stop this war.
In the response of Israeli attack on Lebanon, Iran has also fired multiple missiles on Israel. You believe this is a justice to fire one country to another country? I mean to say, I'm asking this question is both sides, like Israel and Iran both. What's your thoughts?
It is war. When Israel started to kill the leader of Hamas in Tehran, and they attacked their, nuclear reactors and other establishment. I don't speak for the Iranians, but I mean, it is a war, and when you are attacked, you have the right to retaliate. But then again, the main problem, the cause of this, the root cause of this problem is the occupation. One, and of depriving the Palestinian people their right to live, their right to establish their state, the right to look for a future. When this is solved, all the other problems are solved. So we need peace to prevail in the region, and this will come only by the two-state resolution that everyone in the world is talking about. India has always been calling for two-state solution. The international community as a whole, they are calling for a two-state solution. But the only state that is not interested in peace and is against a Palestinian state is Israel. So unfortunately, it looks like Israel is a country that is above international law and above the international community, which is wrong, and this should be stopped. The international community has a responsibility to stop Israel from this madness.
But the US is supporting to Israel in terms of weapons and in terms of politically.
Of course they are, and at the same time, unfortunately, we heard some American officials said we have no control over Netanyahu. So that's why, the big responsibility is on the United States, of course. They have the sway on Netanyahu, and they should use this sway, this influence, to oblige him to abide by international laws and to stop this madness.
So, is there any planning to, invite world leader, including Iran Supreme Leader, to attend last rites of Nasrallah or Janaza in Lebanon?
Look, my friend, I don't have any idea about the funeral of Sayyid Hassan Nasrallah or the process, how it will go. No idea on that, and I don't know who will be invited or not. No idea on this.
My final question to you, that we heard more than 3,000 Indians are residing in Lebanon.
Right.
Do you think any whereabouts, any safety security concerns? Have you raised the matter to the Indian authorities and government? What is the current update about the Indians who are residing in Lebanon?
They are our sisters and brothers. We have, yes, about 3,000 or to 4,000 Indian working in Lebanon. They are giving all their efforts, and they are living happily there. So they are safe as any other Lebanese in the country. So all the families are taking care of the Indian workers and the companies who some also Indian staff work at. They take care of their safety. But we hope that they will be safe. And currently, up to now, there is no campaign or any approach from Indian government to evacuate them. Hopefully, we'll not reach that point.
Thank you so much, Ambassador.
I thank you.
ये लेबनान के एम्बेसडर भारत में हैं और इन्होंने सारी बातों पर खुलकर बात की है और ये कहा है कि हर देश को ये अधिकार है कि वो रिटेलिएट करे अगर उसके ऊपर किसी तरीके का हमला होता है तो, लेकिन इजराइल रुकने वाला नहीं है, लगातार वो एयर स्ट्राइक्स कर रहा है। देखते हैं कि ये युद्ध कहां जाकर रुकता है, लेकिन सबको भरोसा है कि इंडिया मिडिलमैन या फिर वो पीस शांति राजदूत बनकर सामने आए। कैमरा पर्सन धीरेन्द्र के साथ मैं अशोक राज, जी मीडिया, दिल्ली।
जी न्यूज़।